Hello there.
And welcome, I am coaching another of my viewers. It's another person of my Discord, so make sure to join it. And by the way guys, we hit the 10k subscribers, so within this video I hit another secret code for the next big giveaway. So whenever you guys hear this sound, there will be the secret code hidden somewhere on the screen. This code you have to enter in the announcements channel on my Discord, and I will be giving away 5 Robux gift cards and 10 style slots. And please consider subscribing, it means a lot. I'm still a small creator, so please support me guys. And now, have fun with the video. Okay, so we are watching a level 87 Atasami player, called HK, who's a silver 3 player. So let's start. Okay, he's decreasing power. Not sure if it's gonna be a set receive or a bump receive. It's a bump receive. Okay, and he's shift locking out and scoring. Okay, this is crazy. This is way better than what I would think about a silver 3 player, to be honest. Okay, let's go back. And I'll show you what happened here. Okay, so ball comes, he bump receives it, and now at this moment he is still here on shift lock, as you can see. So now move. Now he's locking off, so that means his body can now look this way while the camera can still look this way. Okay, so that's shift locking. Let's watch what happens. So he's running to the side here, and now the opponent hitters still don't know where he is going to hit, because he's like facing this direction now, but you can see his camera is facing this way. Okay, so that means if he's now shift locking in, his body will shift to this direction where the camera is facing. So that will happen, and what I think is pretty interesting here is that you can see he is moving the camera, and he's moving it with the right click of his mouse. I myself have the set on right click, so I can't use that mechanic actually. So I think that's pretty interesting to see, and I would say he's a way better attacker than I am just because of that feature, and he's using it. So yeah, let's continue. So yeah, shift locking in and just hitting it in. Okay, at this point I would say I can't teach this guy anything. So serve. I'm not a big fan of that running around stuff, but okay. This was very good. Just very quickly, you can see he's like staying behind this line here. He's pretty close, so a good hitter could now hit it here or very far in the back. But this position where he's standing right now is not bad at all, because he can just take a step back and cover this shot, while his teammate here is actually not bad where he's standing, because he's like covering all this section right now, which means this person here could only hit it that way. So at this moment, if I were HK, I would just go here. That's quite good for now. Let's see what happens. So the teammate jumped. HK is keeping the position, so it's fine because the opponent hitter missed. But now this is interesting. This position of HK is not bad, because he covers basically this area and this area, but his teammate is on the downfall. As soon as this person lands, this one jumps up and just hits it here. So it's not really a mistake by HK, more by his teammate, but he could moved a little more to the mid in the hopes to get both positions. Okay, nice. He's playing with the serve styles. He's 2 times doing the float serve, and now he's doing quick serve, which is good. Okay, again, as in the beginning. Let's see. Okay. HK is the more experienced hitter, as we can see. So he wants to take the first hit so that his teammate can set to him. We can see he's ready here, doing the shift lock trick again, which is not as good on this one, because we can see hitting here is not the best right now, because there's a defender even net fishing. So he would most likely get even the block and send it here, where his teammate is even waiting. So it's more, at this point, looking like I want to show off my skills with the shift lock. So yeah, that's, I think, a problem of many Sanus as well. They overdo it with their mechanics. Because if you would just look this way, there comes a set here, and it's an easy point. Okay, we saw a set this time, and now he missed the shift locked part. Let's see this again. So here comes a set. Now he's off of shift lock again, positioning his camera the same as before. But he did not forget to lock back in. As we can see, he is locked in again, but he jumped too early. So now he's facing this way. So even if the set would come perfectly, he got no chance to hit it, which is just the same as I said before. Don't overdo it on mechanics, because we can see both the defenders form a line. So if you just hit it here without any of the super crazy shift locking stuff, it would be an easy point. I don't know if the setter now really missed it. No, actually that's your mistake. You could have gotten it if you wouldn't have done your shift locking and pre-jumping. How would he set it to you? So yeah, this comes naturally. Okay, this would have been out as well. Whatever. Actually a good set, I would say. Okay, double row block. Dangerous. Yes, okay. That's what we get from that. Double row block can work out, but it's risky. I said in the video before I don't like block in general. And that's just another example. So the set here was fine in my opinion. I think your teammate here was just slow on spike. But this one is very dangerous. The positioning itself is good because you covered like this point, and your teammate, if he's smart, goes this way. And this would cover all those possibilities at this point, but they are still on their first touch. And that's the big risk, which I also mentioned on the last video. So, now you jump. Your teammate is on the right position, but he didn't jump, which is good. Honestly, this person totally looks like he's going to hit. And you're blocking a good path, but he is not going for the hit. And that's when your block just gets totally outplayed. Yeah, no can do. There was one thing, which is here. You shift locked out and shift locked in immediately and still facing the opponent defender. Again, I'm not a big fan of using super high mechanics if they got no use. You better would just now turn your camera like this way and hit it here without any shift locking. Because yeah, this was an easy read. Okay, bump receive again, shift locking out. And again, you're aiming infield where at least one defender was. Positioning is okay-ish. Okay, nice. And in my taste, again, that was lucky. Let's see. So this was nice because that would have been a too low hit if you would have hit it. So, good one. Set. Okay. So both opponents are still in the air. And this was your big advantage. But I think if they wouldn't have dived, they would have got it. Here you can see, both are diving. And I think if they would just set received it, it would have still been in the range. But it's alright, it's alright. But again, the way easier path would have been just to aim it here. And again, the same one, the same shift locking one. I think you got used to it too much. And that might be a problem. If I was your opponent, I would see that on your third try, even if you miss or whatever. And that's when I would be standing there, guaranteed. Okay. This was, yeah, position mistake, I would say, from both of you again. Here, both of you on the left-hand side, which is already bad because the whole right side is now free. Due to that, your teammate kind of does this weird to the side jumps, but it would actually cover the diagonal one. So it's your turn at this one if you would hit, but he goes for his head. So this is very dangerous now, because from this position here, he can hit it here, which he's going to do, or here, or here, or here, wherever he wants. This is the perfect position for a hitter, while your defense is now limited to this one. I mean, he would probably jump this way again, and you are only able to cover like this with a set if you do a step, like if you do a step in front, but you don't know what's coming. And especially the ones that are dropping down very fast, you won't be fast enough with going there. You could try it with a dive, but personally I would say this is the perfect spot. When you see it very close to the net, the ball, this is the perfect spot to actually go front and do a block. And the same one again. And because of that, I feel like you are completely ignoring the timing of everything else, because your setter was not able at all to set it there. How was he supposed to set it that fast to the side? There's no way. If it would be a time skip Oigawa or like a gold character, Oigawa, Kakayomo, whatever, they can do it. But he's an Iwaizuni, a blue character, blue style. There's no way the ball comes quick enough. So yeah, this is just natural. The big problem again is you are facing that way where two defenders are standing. Here, everything is clear. Forget about the shift lock, man. It's good if you know it. It's good if you can play with it. But don't overuse it if you can play with simple stuff and win. Why would you do that crazy stuff if it's not working? So I actually think you should work on the basics of spiking, because you're good on the advanced level already. But the basics seem to lack. You don't watch your field. You don't watch the momentum of the game. Forget about the shift locking for your next games and focus on the ball. Like actively monitor it, actively watch your teammates, actively watch the opponents. Serving again. Unlucky happens. That's a Tasmi. Again, too greedy, in my opinion. If I was your opponent, I would just have set received it, because your opponent was on the right position. Here, that's like easy. But yeah, you got lucky in this one. So we got the serve. He got it. Now, your teammate already tried what you should actually try on the next one. He tried to do a quick, I don't know if other people call it minus tempo, but yeah, the set receive and the bump receive both sent the ball a little forward, which is why this person was like off position on this one. But now, there's no other way for this person to get to the ball but on diving. He could get it with a set, but it wouldn't change much. The ball would go more or less straight up. So you can use that to your advantage, and I showed that a lot on live streams and some of my clips. You can just pre-jump on that one. I saw you pre-jumping on so many balls. Why not on this one? Because this is obvious what's happening next. You could, like now, jump a little backward and wait for his dive or set and only click it. It would be an instant point. But yeah, this person is still up, your defender is still up. And now you're aiming to a direction that I would say they are used to. Always when you are on this side of the court, you aim for this one. And when you're on this side of the court, you aim for that one. So it's getting very easy to read at some point. And you got gold, as I can see. So congrats. This was almost lucky from NetBlocks, and thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, it means a lot. Thank you.